President Joe Biden said Thursday he was confident 3-year-old Abigail Mor Edan would be among the hostages released by Hamas on Friday, but did not offer another update on the delay. When asked about possibility that the American girl was among hostages, Biden said, "I am keeping my fingers crossed." He told reporters in Massachusetts, where he will spend the Thanksgiving holiday with his family on Nantucket, that he could talk about the hostages on Friday. Earlier, White House said United States was hopeful that release of hostages by Hamas in Gaza would begin Friday morning as sides worked out final logistical details. The deal has been agreed upon and continues to be agreed upon. The parties are working on the final logistical details, especially for the first day of implementation. We are of the view that nothing should be left to chance as the hostages begin to return home. Our primary goal is to ensure the release, said Adrienne Watson, spokeswoman for the National Security Council. They are being brought home safely, he said in a statement late Wednesday after the postponement. This is going well and we hope implementation will start on Friday morning. Biden has called leaders of Israel, Egypt and Qatar and remains in close contact with them to ensure the deal is carried through to end. Officials said. President Joe Biden crosses his fingers as he responds to a question about the release of Hamas hostages after visiting the Nantucket Fire Department on Thanksgiving Day, November 23, 2023, in Nantucket, Massachusetts. Brendan SmialowskiAFP via senior administration officials said the president was very hands-on in negotiations that they said were an extremely excruciating process. Officials said background that Biden had been on the phone with regional leaders for weeks and had personally called Qatar Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al-Thani to pressure Hamas and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to accept the deal. Abigail Mor Edan. 3. In an undated photo, Liz Naftali in early days of the crisis. Officials described a secret cell of Biden's top aides who worked behind scenes and acted as intermediaries with Israel and Qatar. Authorities described release of the two Americans last month as a test of whether secret cell could succeed. From there they worked on a broader agreement. They said the talks stalled several times and at one point Hamas even broke off the talks. U.S. officials say that Biden's diplomatic pressure is critical in achieving this agreement. Ahmad GarabliAFP via National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the key to making the deal happen was to ensure both sides were specific. The big move came late last week, when President Biden met with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and then with the Emir of Qatar to say hostages would be held for how many days in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. And this on Wednesday. ABC's Good Morning. It's really an effort to refine details that created breakt.